It's interesting because a lot of the people I talk to are in their 20s and 30s, and a lot of them want to start a business that they could sell within 2 or 3 years. They kind of want to just start something, grow it as fast as possible, and then get rid of it, take the cash, and go on and start another business. I think that's a generational difference, maybe.
Well, certainly that can be done. It depends on the kind of company it is and what the business or industry is. But in many cases, if it's a very technology sophisticated business, there's a good chance they might be able to do that because somebody wants to buy the technology more than the company. Or if they have proprietary intellectual property, that can be the case. Or some kind of a really established brand that has inherent value in and of itself, those can be the case. But for selling the typical company, especially if they've gained enough scale, let's say they're making $1 million in profit now, that changes the buyer profile for that kind of a business. And a lot of buyers, private equity in particular, they're very reticent to buy a 2 or 3 year old company. In fact, we recently sold a 5 year old company, and that was a barrier to selling because buyers didn't see the company as being established long enough. And at their current financial run rate, they couldn't look back 2 or 3 years, which is typical, and see consistency of that same scale of run rate that the company has when they're trying to sell. So in most markets, 2 or 3 years is a disadvantage, or the company's going to sell at a discounted.
What businesses do you see, or what industry are they in where they sell pretty fast?
Again, kind of tech related businesses. Rainkitcher, our firm, we sell a fair number of digital related companies, whether it's e-commerce or digital marketing. But I think we've probably sold at least a half a dozen kind of niche specialized SaaS platform software companies. The fact that those have reoccurring revenue and very little fixed cost or capital expense requirements make them very attractive. They generally sell at a higher multiple. And there's just a tremendous number of these sort of niche focused, specialized SaaS platform companies that are industry specific. And then there are buyers that are acquiring or doing what are called roll-ups of those kinds of companies. Those are also could be attractive depending on the financial size of the business for other what are called search fund buyers who are out looking for a company to buy. They're individuals and sometimes they have financial backing. That's an attractive market for somebody like that because many times those companies can be run virtually. So they don't have to relocate from wherever they live to wherever the business is.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this insight, I've handpicked another video for you right here on the screen. For more actionable strategies that get you real results, hit subscribe.